Okay, so I look super great right now. I'm I had a rough weekend this weekend. I'm basically just doing this. Hopefully the mass amount of black that's under my eyes from how tired I am will go away with this combination of these and some sleep. So this is just going to be a story time video of the hell of a weekend I had. And then after that, I'll do I have a bunch of clips from the weekend, so there's gonna be 2 videos. A lot of people like my, oh, yikes. A lot of people tend to like my story time videos, and this is an interesting one. So this weekend was quite the weekend. Started off on Friday with I had a friend come into town. That was super fun. And then I ended up finding out that one of my best friends has been saying literally awful shit about me and super mean, and just I'm done being treated like shit from people, especially people that supposedly care for me. So basically, I lost a friend and heard some pretty shitty things that have been said about me. So that started off my Friday afternoon, and then I had plans to hang out with someone, and this person I've had a relationship with. I don't know, and what you would technically call it, and it didn't end super well. And then we ended up this past week we were being friendly and nice and blah blah blah, and they were supposed to this person was supposed to hang out with me and my roommate and my friend that he normally would hang out with, because he told me he missed hanging out with us, right? So I texted him, and I was like, oh, so are you gonna hang out? And he was like, oh, I don't have a car. But then I was like, oh, I can pick you up because I'm picking someone else up from your dorm. And then we went back and forth and we're kind of arguing, and he was like, well, are we gonna fuck? And I was like, no. First of all, I'm with someone else kind of, and I just don't do that, and what? And second of all, just I don't need to bring back a past shitty relationship. So I was like, no, we're all hanging out as a group, and he was like, haha. And I did a little question mark because we were texting on Snapchat, and he said, I can't hang. And I was like, okay. So that was fun. That was a nice wake up, okay, great. And then I went out with my friends to a frat, and we were just hanging out because we got there after the party ended basically, and we were hanging out there, and these girls who should have literally no problem with me apparently have a problem with me, because one of them walks down and waves to me and smiles, and I waved and smiled back, and then then my friend turns and looks, is just kind of watching them, and watches the girl that waved to me just go, oh, should I go fight her right now? And I was like, this is about me. And they were all like, yeah. And so I'm sitting there possibly about to get fought for no good reason. So that was another event of this lovely evening I was having. And then lo and behold, we finished our night by having, somehow this person came to my house. This is a different person, and he's a douche. He is awful, and has told me I'm a catfish to my face, has explained to me why he cheats on people, and how it's fine and blah blah blah. And all right, it just had me shook. And this person's at my house, and I've used to kind of talk to this person, I guess. I don't know. And my roommate, Sierra, is friends with him, and they were up in her room, and he texts me and goes, I just don't know why I can't fuck Sierra. And I was like, ending this night on a great note of boys just like to use me for my body, and people are actual shit, like literal awful, and I do nothing. I go above and beyond to make sure everyone is happy and is fine and blah blah blah. So had a mental breakdown, got super upset, was crying, had a shitty night, right? Okay, Saturday wasn't awful, didn't really do much. Actually, I thought I had a really nice night. I was told some really nice things by someone I care a lot about. And then this started Thursday. The first day was Thursday. Friday was this nice kind of relaxing night. And then here we have last night, Saturday night, where I was at a party. I got way too drunk. My roommate Sierra got way too drunk. One of my friends was accidentally given Molly. We were dealing with this girl who had way too much coke. So there was just a lot going on. And I don't do drugs. I tend to be the person who's taking care of everyone. I'm like the mom of the group always. So I'm just stressed, and I'm like, we're leaving this party. I can't do this. And the person who was on Molly, she's a very self-reliant person. She wouldn't come with us. Like, she absolutely wouldn't. I could not get her to come with me. And I was like, fine, you can stay here, because I trusted her to get home, and I knew she would. And then one of my friends stayed and helped the other girl who had done too much coke. And then Sierra and I left, and we were like, let's all meet up at this one person's house that I thought would be a good person, just because it's someone, I've been seeing for like 3 months or something like that. Whatever, right? Okay. And it was a literal 5-minute walk, and I was like way too intoxicated to comprehend like getting a car, doing this. I couldn't do it. So we're like, okay, we can walk 5 minutes. Like, that is so close. What the heck? And so I end up like, Apple Maps, when you're walking directions, gets all weird and lags, and it's really hard to follow. So that's what happened. So we got lost for like 20 minutes, and I figured it out, and we got there. And meanwhile, I want you to know, Sarah's in a tank top and a skirt. I'm in a tank top and jeans that have a million holes in them. It was about 25 degrees out. It was freezing. We were so cold. So we get to this person's house, and I'd been calling this person a bunch, and he was asleep, and I was like, it's fine, because I know his roommate's gonna be awake, and I can figure things out, and it'll be fine. And his roommate was awake, and his roommate was like, oh yeah, come on in, like, it's totally fine, figure it out, blah blah blah. And I was like, as a joke, I was like, oh, do you think blank has a girl in his bed? As a joke, because at this point I was like, I don't know. I put way too much trust into people, even though I have none. And then I don't know why I do this. It's a weird thing. This is why I should just like live on a planet by myself, because I shouldn't be around people. But so he was like, haha, I know, like what? And so like I went upstairs, and I went and I like tried waking up this kid's brother first, because I don't know, because I was really drunk, and it didn't really work, and he was way too passed out. And then I went, this is a not live reenactment, but like a very spot on reenactment. I went to the person's room that I've been seeing, and I opened the door, turn on the light, see a girl in his bed, turn off the light, close the door, and left. And I was like, all in a matter of maybe 30 seconds, and I was just shook. And I went downstairs. I was like, well, there is a girl in his bed. And I just started bawling, because as most of you know, I literally have the worst worst luck with any sort of relationships. And I've been cheated on by basically everyone, if not lied to about something else, if not been told that I'm like someone else is better than me. I've been told that before, like dead ass. Just been told like, oh, she's better than you. That's another story. But you know, so I have a really bad mental crap, I don't know. And so I just started sobbing, and then his roommate's like trying to take care of me and is like, it's okay, and he's like holding me because I was so drunk. And then I start drinking more, and then I leave, and like, because this person didn't even know I was there because he was so passed out. And I texted him, and I was super drunk, so it wasn't the most like mature thing to text, and I was just really pissed and hurt. And then apparently this morning, I think I'm almost positive that it actually, I like believe the story he said, which was like, it was just a friend that he's grown up with and was taking care of her because she was drunk, and he had some valid excuses that I'm not going to say on this that made a lot of sense, and I believed that. And also he has no reason to lie because we aren't like dating, so whatever. And but like my thing is, you have a couch, there was another bed, you have a king size bed, the girl does not need to be laying on you under my blanket. I'm sorry. And so, but then the kicker was, it was my fault that, like, the, in quotes, bigger issue was the fact that I came over uninvited. And I was like, I'm sorry that I basically live at your house and I'm at your house every day for the majority of the day. I sleep at your house basically every night. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that when I was crazy drunk and didn't know what was going on. I couldn't have your house as a safe spot. And that just like, in general, that just like upsets me so much, because it's like, then where do I have that I can go when I need help? Like, I'm in a town, I don't know people, I don't have my parents to call, I don't have my family to call. I feel like I should be able to go to the places that I think they're gonna help me. But apparently I was not supposed to do that, even though his roommate was trying to take care of us and shit. Like, we would have been fine if there was no girl in the bed, and there would have been no problem. But that's a different story, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so basically it was my own fault. And yeah, and so like, I just feel like shit, and like this weekend is literally awful, and like I'm gonna have to tell my therapist all of this, and she's gonna be like, Taylor, why do you talk to boys? You're not supposed to talk to boys. I'm gonna say, you know, I don't know, fuck me up, am I right? Because like, yeah, fuck me up. And that was like a really, really, really condensed version of this story, and probably am gonna get in trouble for this or something, but like, I left out names. I'm just saying what happened in my weekend, the living hell that I go through. Basically every time I go out is a shit show for no reason. I'm a good person. I would do anything for anyone I've ever been friends with, literally known. Like, I would give my heart to anyone that needed help, like 100%. Yet I get shit on. I don't know. I just, one of these days, I just want someone to, you know, just be like, I'm gonna do this for you, and it's gonna be nice, and everything's gonna be okay, Taylor. And, you know, yeah, but to this day, we're still not doing that, and I'm still going through a living hell every day. So that was just your update, and you'll have a much more fun video after this. This has been great. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Text me if you watched this whole thing, and yeah, I'll be really happy because I deadass want to make money off of this, and I need all of your guys' help for that. So thank you.